Good morning, my dear students. I hope all are fine by the grace of God. Today we are going to learn about supplementary reader Think to Win. Last week we learned about teamwork, teamwork poem. So before getting to the lesson, I would like to ask some questions. So what are the qualities to play a game? So to play a game, we need courage, skill, team spirit. So teamwork is a more important. So teamwork is a more important. Without teamwork, we did not win the game. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about positive attitude. The title is Think to Win Supplementary Reader. So Think to Win Supplementary Reader. So what is positive attitude? Positive attitude means being optimistic about situations. So being optimistic about situations, interaction and yourselves. So we must have a positive attitude. So positive attitude, people with positive attitude can remain hopeful and see the best even in difficult situations. So in this lesson, let us know about the hard words. So wobbled, moved unsteadily, wobbled, moved unsteadily, wailed, cried, wailed, cried, barely, hardly, barely, hardly, rashly, rudely, without thinking, rudely, without thinking, gloomy, sadly, enthusiastic, interested, batten, stick used in relay race, batten, stick used in relay race. Supplementary reader, Think to Win. The bicycle wobbled as 10-year-old Rucha leaned forward in the seat and pumped the pedals. The bicycle wobbled. Wobbled means moved unsteadily. Moved unsteadily. So Rucha leaned forward in the seat and pumped the pedals. So in this lesson, Rucha is 10-year-old schoolgirl. Vishnu teaches her to ride a bicycle. So who is teaching bicycle? Vishnu is teaching bicycle. Vishnu is teaching bicycle to ride. So the bicycle wobbled. Wobbled means moved unsteadily. As 10 years old Rucha leaned forward in the seat and pumped the pedals. So she said, "Hold tight, Vishnu, I will fall." She shouted to the boy who began studying the bicycle. For the past 2 weeks, he had been teaching her to ride. For past 2 weeks, he had been teaching to ride. Don't worry, Ruchaji. You are doing well. He puffed. He puffed means breathe loudly. So don't worry, Ruchaji. You are doing well. He puffed. For a few moments, he let go of his hold and Rucha was on her own. So of course, she did not know it rode along smoothly. Vishnu, stop the bicycle. I want to get off. Rucha called. Use the brake, Vishnu called out. His voice came from some distance away and Rucha realized that he was not holding the bicycle. That he was not holding the bicycle anymore. I will fall, she wailed. So wailed means cry. And before Vishnu could reach her, the bicycle wobbled. What is the meaning of wobbled? Unsteadily, moved unsteadily. So wobbled, tilted. So what is the meaning of tilted? fell into a sloping position. So tilted to one side and Rucha was deposited into a bush. Shaken but unhurt. Unhurtனா காயப்படல. So அதுக்கு அடிபடல. Rucha cried angrily. So I told you to hold tight. She said I hold you to hold tight. I told you I would fall. She glared at Vishnu. But Ruchaji, you were riding quite well. You were riding quite well. And anyway, you have to learn riding without someone holding the cycle, isn't it? Vishnu explained. So, if you want to ride bicycle without someone holding the cycle, isn't it? Vishnu explained. So, see, I fell, didn't I? Rucha would not be pacified. What is the meaning of pacified? Pacified means calm down. So she stormed. She stormed into the house to complain. Stormed means moved. She moved into the house to complain. You fell. Mother said, you fell doesn't matter, said her mother calmly. We all do when we are learning to ride a cycle. At least you are not hurt. So, the bicycle is too big for me, Rucha complained. When I am in the seat, my toes barely touch the ground. Barely means hardly touch the ground. Her mother explained to her that she found nothing wrong with it. Riding a cycle of that height was right for her. After all, she was growing up. Mummy, may I ride the bicycle? Asked Seema, Rucha's sister. So, who is Rucha's sister? Seema. Seema is Rucha's sister. She asked to the mother, Mummy, may I ride the bicycle? Rucha's sister. Younger to her by no, 3 years. You cannot. Rucha cut in before her mother could answer. When it is so high for me, how can you sit? You are much shorter. No amount of pleading helped. So there was a considerable contest between the two sisters. Who is sister of Seema? Yes, Rucha. Rucha is a elder sister and Seema is a younger sister. So there was a considerable contest between the two sisters. Rucha was very protective of her younger sister. She was overprotective with her. Rucha herself had been overprotected. She seldom did things rashly. Seldom means rarely. She rarely did the things rashly. Rashly means rudely without thinking. Even in running and playing, she would be conscious of her movements. Seema, on the other hand, was bold and prone to taking risk. Prone means likely to. So next week, inter-house badminton matches were to be held in the school. Rucha was in the senior team. She gave up other activities and practiced with her friends. Rucha hit harder. They told to her on the day of the match. Aruna, a very good player of their house, was expected to win and she did. Rucha and her opponent were almost evenly matched and Rucha lost the game by a couple of points. Their house stood second in the overall tally. I can't seem to win, said Rucha remorsefully. Remorsefully means sadly. So, I can't seem to win, said Rucha remorsefully. You played all right, Aruna consoled her. Consoled means comfort. சமாதானப்படுத்துறது. ஸோ the time when your opponent was at the net, if you had hit just a little harder over her head, you could have won that point. I know, replied Rucha, but somehow I always make such mistakes. You must practice more. That is all, Aruna told her. I suppose so, Rucha replied gloomily. Gloomily means sadly. Cheer up now, Aruna told her. At least you tried. So, at least you tried. I say, the inter-school sports meet is coming up. You are in the school's relay team, aren't you? So, Rucha is in relay team, aren't you? I will probably make everyone lose the race, Rucha said still gloomily. Gloomily means sadly. So, I will probably make everyone lose the race, Rucha said still gloomily. Don't think that way, Aruna pleaded with her. You run fast. We need you. So, Aruna pleaded, you run fast, we need you. Rucha finally agreed to stand in if no better person could be found. Meanwhile, she would train the rest of them under the new PT instructor Prakash sir. So, who was the PT instructor? Prakash sir. So, he was very enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means interesting. Interesting about sports and drew the children hard, praising, scolding, correcting, but mostly encouraging them. So, Prakash sir was praising, scolding, correcting, but mostly encouraging them. Rucha, you are nimble and light. You can do better than that, he told her often. So, Rucha, you are nimble and light. Nimble, quick and light. So, you can do better than that, he told her often. So, how can I do that? Rucha confided to Aruna. I will most probably fall. So, don't be silly. We are all trying to better ourselves. You must try to, Aruna told her. Springfields have very fast runner. Springfields mean it is the team name. So, Springfields is the name of a team. So, Springfields have very fast runner in the team. Shabnam, their teammate, informed them. Has anyone heard about her? It seems they call her PT Usha. It seems they call her PT Usha. Prakash sir overheard this conversation. Overheard means hear secretly. ரகசியமாக கேட்குறது. So, he took a quick decision. The girls relay team gather here in 5 minutes. He called out. All the girls came together. Girls, I have been watching you all. You need some more practice. More time on the field. So, he said, girls, I have been watching you all. You need some more practice. More time on the field. So, he said, you are not doing enough, he told them. Greeting this. All right. Girls, calm down. He held up his hands. Placating them. What is the meaning of placating? Making them calm. So, tell me, what is your goal? To win the race, isn't it? Not just to make an attempt. To win, are we agreed? The girls murmured their assent. Assent means agreement. So, I know you have been training. You just need to give a little extra push to your efforts to win. I know all of you have in it you, he told them. Right, let us start with this exercise. He showed them exercise that would allow their legs to stretch more. Stretch means expand. So, stride faster. What is the meaning of stride faster? Run quickly with long steps. He showed them exercise that would allow their legs to stretch more, stride faster. So, run quickly with long steps. Then he trained them in the skill of passing the baton without losing speed. Baton means stick used in relay race. Stick used in relay race. Then he trained them into skill of passing the baton without losing speed. Don't slow down when you are near your next team member. So Prakash sir said maintain your speed while passing your baton. Only when the baton has left your hand you slow down. Do you understand? And you who are going to receive the baton also keep in motion. Keep in motion means keep moving. So who are going to receive the baton also keep in motion, jogging. Alright, enough for today. Report me same time tomorrow again. Then turning to Rucha, he said, I want a word with you. You are apt to slow down after starting well, said Prakash sir. Don't do that. Maintain your speed, he advised her. Sir, I am not very good, Rucha said dolefully. Dolefully means sorrowfully. So, I am not very good, Rucha said dolefully. No self doubt, Rucha. This is exactly what I have been wanting to tell you. You must have a positive attitude. Here, positive attitude means looking at the bright side of the things. Don't even think of losing. See yourself winning. Think to win. Only to win. You can do it. I can feel it. Rucha went home with Prakash's words ringing in her ears. The next few days, he saw the girls training extra hard. Prakash sir was never far. Even as he trained other children, the day of sports meets dawned and the children piled into buses to reach the venue. There was a laughter and a great deal of joviality as Prakash sir had seen to it. That they were fit and relaxed as well. The stadium where the meet was being bustled with great activity. Bustled means busy with great activity. Children from several schools were moving around checking out the different venues where particular events were to be held. Prakash sir collected the schedule and gave the girls appropriate means suitable appropriate instruction. The principal of the host school inaugurated the meet with the short speech and also introduced the participating schools. Then the event started. Rucha and most of the other children of the school easily got through the heats of to enter the final schedule for the following day. The next morning, after a few individual events, it was time for the girls' relay race. Four schools had entered the finals. How many schools? Four schools. Four schools had entered the finals. Rucha, Aruna, Shabnam, and Neelam were Team B. Prakash sir gave them final words of encouragement. Girls, you are a good team. You can win. Go ahead and show your mettle. Good luck. Mettle means courage. Show your mettle. Mettle means courage. So you can win. Go ahead and show your mettle. Good luck. Shabnam, a tall girl, was their first runner. She would pass the baton to Neelam. Neelam would pass it to Aruna and Aruna to Rucha, who would be finishing the race for them. The whistle blew and the first runners were off. With the long strides, Shabnam gave the team a marginal lead. But the time Neelam had passed the baton to Aruna, both Team A and D had drawn level with her. Then the runner of Team D fumbled and dropped the baton. So, what is the meaning of fumbled? Awkward. Fumbled and dropped the baton. So, அந்த பேட்டனை தடுமாறினே கீழே விட்டுருது. So, Aruna ran for all she was worth, just managing to keep abreast of the runner of Team A. Finally, the baton was in Rucha's hand. She had already noted with dismay that she was pitted against PT Usha of Team A. So, Rucha had already noted with dismay. Dismay na surprise upset. ஸோ அது வந்து ஒரு திகைச்சு போயிருக்கு எதை பார்த்து தட் ஷி அகைன்ஸ்ட் பிடி உஷா ஆஃப் டீம் ஏ. ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் மை லக் த தாட் ஹேட் ஃப்ளாஷ்டு த்ரூ ஹர் மைண்ட். ஷீ ஹேட் குயிக்லி புட் தட் தாட் அசைட் அண்ட் வென் த பேட்டன் வாஸ் பாஸ்டு டு ஹர் ஷி வாஸ் மோர் தேன் ரெடி. ஷீ ஹர்ட் த ஷவுட்ஸ் ஆஃப் her schoolmates, Rucha, come on, Rucha, out of the corner of her eye. Rucha saw PT Usha trying to overtake her. Fleetingly means passing quickly. She thought, not again. Then Prakash's words came to her. Think to win. The next moment, Rucha was conscious of nothing except the tape at the finishing line which she had to reach. Totally absorbed, she ran. She lost the track of time and distance. She ran on, not conscious of the fact the race was over till Aruna called out to her, Rucha, you have won, we have won. And she was hugging and kissing her. Prakash sir was beaming at her and everyone was applauding. Applauding means praising. Even PT Usha came over to shake her hand. I thought I was fast, but you were simply superb. She shook hands with her. It is always a proud moment for the winner of medal when she called to the victory stand. But for Rucha, it had double meaning. She had overcome her hesitations and denials. She could win whenever she chose to. So, Rucha has to compete with PT Usha of Springfield team. Prakash's words, think to win, come to her mind. Rucha runs as fast as she could. She reaches the tape and becomes the winner. Loud cheers greet her. It is a proud moment for Rucha, her teammates and Prakash sir. Yes, today we are going to learn about adjectives. An adjective is a describing a noun. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Describe means explaining a noun, how it was. So, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. Describing a word is called an adjective. Describing a noun. So there is a big ground in my school. There is a big ground. Here, ground is a noun. Last class we learned about the noun. What is noun? Noun is a name of the person, place or thing. Is called a noun. So, describing ground is a noun and big is a adjective. It describes a noun. Big ground, how the ground it was. There is a big ground in my school. The starry sky looks beautiful at night. The starry sky looks beautiful at night. Starry. Here, this is a adjective and sky is a noun. So, how the sky was? The starry sky. The starry sky looks beautiful at night. Let us see the more examples of adjectives. They live in beautiful house. So, they live in beautiful. Here, beautiful is an adjective. House is a noun. So, describing a noun or pronoun is called the adjective. Beautiful house. Sam is a clever boy. So, boy is a noun and clever is an adjective. Sam is a clever boy. The grapes tasted sour. That means tasted. The grapes tasted. So the grapes tasted sour. Deepa is eldest in family. Deepa is eldest in family. Eldest adjective. She is wiser than her sister. She is wiser than her sister.